Okay, so welcome back guys to this tutorial. So in this video we are going to see what are variables and identifiers in Python. So what is variable? In simple English you can say variable is a value that can vary. That's simple enough. But to elaborate it more, you can say variables are something in which we store information. You can add any piece of information in a variable. Or to sum up, you can say variables are something, or variables are computer memory in which we store information. That's more specific definition you can say. So variables are something in which we are computer memories in which we store any specific information. That information can be anything like numbers, names, or anything. That's afterwards. So first of all, there are and afterwards. See, variables. We got an idea what variables are. But to identify those variables, we need some names, and those names are called identifiers. Like suppose you say sum or say addition equals to some value like 45. We want to write this, or simply you can even say name equals to like anything Sam. Suppose this is a name, so this thing is a variable, or the name that we give to it is the identifier, and the value or this thing is the piece of information that we have stored in this variable. That's all that we need to understand. This is a variable and this is information that we stored in it. And also you can say, suppose we want to write its roll number, so you can also write roll number equals to say 34. We just write it. See, this is a difference. Also we can assign the value, or you can say we can store strings. This is a string in double quotes. This is a string, and this thing is an integer. We can store it in it. So but see, there are some specific set of rules to give names to these variables, because you may ask why did I use this underscore, why is and capital O and all. So there are some set of information that we need to understand for giving names. So see, for the start, the variables or the name can start with the uppercase letter. It's allowed. It can start with the lowercase letter. It is allowed. There's no problem in it. It can start with an underscore as well. That is, underscore means this thing, the space, or you can underscore, that is just underscore. So you can do it as well. There's no problem in it. But there's one rule that is not allowed. That is, you can't start variable with a digit. That is, digit means from 0 to 9. You are not allowed to start any variable from any digits. So that's all. And afterwards, suppose this is the start of a variable, and afterwards you can use anything. That is, in the name you can use uppercase letters, lowercase letters, you can use digits as well. There's no problem. So this whole thing is a variable. You can use digits afterwards. Like suppose you want to write like this roll, afterwards you can't use space. That's what all. I didn't tell actually. So you can't use space. That is, you can't write roll number equals to this. You can't use. So instead of space you can simply write underscore roll number. And suppose you want to write a number, you can write 3 as well, or you can write 2, anything. Digits are allowed. So this thing, and also while giving names to the variables you can't use characters. What are characters means this thing. See, these all things, you are not allowed to use these characters to give names to any variable. So they are not allowed at the start, in the variable, or anywhere. Their characters are not allowed, and space as well. Space also is not allowed. So these all are the specific set of rules that you need to follow. And afterwards, see, I actually have wrote them. I have copied them. I'll just paste them over so you can read it for you. You can just pause the video and read it for you. They all are the rules that I explained earlier. So see, afterwards, so I don't need these all now. So to be more precise, you can use maths actually, because by maths language you can understand more. So say x is a variable and x is 4, and after that y equals to say 7. So x is a variable and 4 is the value of x. You know that because you know maths. And afterwards, suppose I write addition. Addition is also a variable, and if I write equals to means I am assigning some value to this addition, that is to this variable. So what do I want the addition to be? Addition I want to be x plus y. So Python automatically understands that. Suppose see, it went here, it got the value, so it stores the value 4 in x. After that it came to this line, it stores the value 7 to the y. Afterwards it came to addition, then it understood that of addition, the value of addition should be equal to x, that is, it understands x is 4, so it will write addition equals to 4 plus means we added, and y, that is 7. So it automatically stores addition equals to 4 plus 7. It stores it directly. So now what we have to do, we just have to print it. So when we print addition, let us run it. See, we printed it out. There's no problem in it. And also you can write this is one program. Now I don't need this thing, so I'll just comment it out. Okay. And afterwards, to give any name to a variable, you can actually to give any value. So suppose this is my variable name equals to. Now it's not necessary that you give any values like digits. You can use any names like strings. So like I mentioned earlier, name equals to Sam. Suppose you want to print any ID card. So you wrote name equals for, and this ID card is suppose for any college student or anyone. You wrote roll number. So roll number equals to anything, any roll number that we want, address and all, anything. Now I don't want to write that much, that's fine actually, you can write anything. So after that I just have to print name, after that I'll print roll number, and when I print it, see Sam and 45. Or if you want to be more precise or elaborate, you can just write name, or you can write in string actually. In double quotes means that is you have to just print in name. After that you just give a space, and after that you write a comma and name. Again the same thing goes for roll number. In double quotes you write roll number. After that, after the double quotes, you just give a comma. That is, see, it's stored. Now these all things are excluded because they are commented out. Now Python interpreter goes to name. It understands that the value Sam is stored in name. Then it goes to roll number. It understands 45 is stored in this variable, that is roll number. So when I write print, it will print this whole thing. That is, it will print this whole thing inside the double quotes. And when it printed it out, afterwards comma and name. Afterwards it has to print out this thing. So when it prints name, then afterwards it will go to this thing. So it will understand this name is this thing. So it will print name, and afterwards this name, that is Sam. Roll number. Afterwards you'll write roll number equals to this thing. Roll number, that is this thing 45. So when I run it, actually see name Sam, roll number 45. That's how it works. That means you just need to understand what are variables. Actually these two things, this is a string and this is an integer. But we'll see, these are all data types. We'll see all of them in next video. Actually in this video I just need to you all to understand what are variables. So we'll see data types in next video. So that's all for this video. Thank you.